Hi, this is Eric Sloof at the VMworld 2014. I'm at the Solutions Exchange and I'm joined by Adam Carter. Hi Adam, how are you doing?
Good, Eric. Thanks for coming over.
You're welcome. So we're at the Login VSI booth. Login VSI is a company well known for creating software that simulates workloads within VDI environments, but you launched a new product. What is it called?
Yes, we've got a new product. It's in beta now. We're announcing the beta. We're actually inviting customers to come and participate in our beta program. The code name is Login Virtual User Monitoring, Login VUM. Because this is a monitoring tool. Once VDI is in production, how can we make sure that it's running well and we're getting the performance we expected based on our testing before we deployed?
Okay, so you actually can monitor things like how fast is Outlook starting, how long does it take to log on, and you can see the workload that the user is generating and see if it's fast enough and if it's reaching all the goals.
Sure. I like to describe the product as a canary in the coal mine. Coal miners used to take a canary down with them because when the oxygen levels got low, the canary would pass out and get sick before the miners would, and they knew that it was time to get out of the mine. So think of this product the same way. This is that early warning that things are not healthy in your VDI environment. Either logins are taking too long, apps are too slow to start, I'm not able to log in at all. It'll help you, it'll send those alerts and give you those notifications before users start calling the help desk to tell you that.
So is this another monitoring tool? We already got a lot of monitoring tools. Are you also planning on exposing those the data to other monitoring tools, like for instance vCenter Operations?
Yeah, absolutely. What we don't want to be is yet another monitoring tool. Everybody's got plenty of monitoring tools. So we've got some basic monitoring and reporting, and we've got a management console, but our goal was to send all those alerts to whatever monitoring tools you're already using. Operations Manager, Splunk, vCenter. Let's send the alerts to those consoles you're already in every day and let you know we're seeing health problems, and you can go check out what's causing them.
Okay, great. Can you show us a demo?
Yeah, I'd love to. So what we've got running here, I've actually got everything running on the machine here. Both my virtual user is running here and my console. Now here on the screen, what you can see is my virtual user is running now. He's doing a very light workload. He logs in, he starts some applications, and he just times how long all that takes. How long did a login take? How long did it take for Outlook to start, for Word to start? He writes all those results into a database. And then what we can do is, when we see extreme differences, when we see a big deviation, logins normally taking a minute, now taking several minutes, we'll automatically create some alerts that then we send to those consoles. So let me just show you what we're seeing on this user. As I said, he's running here now, running a workload, and we can see the results if I refresh this from the last few runs that he's done. Everything's been very healthy on this machine. You can see my Outlook start times are pretty consistent, a little bit of a spike there, and some of our other applications. If I scroll down a little further, you can see login times. Login times have been pretty consistent as well. The next thing that I'm going to do is torture test this machine. I'm going to put a big load on it so we can see how that changes for the user experience. So what I've done is just started basically a torture test on this machine. I've pegged the CPU. If you see here, the CPU is going to 100%. This machine's now busy calculating prime numbers in addition to being an RDS server and hosting user sessions. Our virtual user is still running, so he's going to find out how that impacts his performance. Now every other monitoring tool out there is going to see the CPU is spiked at 100% and throw all kinds of alerts to admins. Oh, we've got a big problem here, the CPU is 100%, that means user performance is going to be terrible, you need to go and take care of this issue. So we'll let this run for just a minute, and then we'll compare what the results look like for our virtual user in this environment right now. So he's already logged in, he's launched Outlook. We'll let him launch another application or two, and then we'll refresh that console and see how this huge CPU load is going to affect that experience for the user. Okay, so there's Word launching. We'll let Word close. I'm going to go ahead. That's probably enough torture for this poor laptop, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off this prime number generator. And I'm going to come over here back to the console, and let's just refresh this and see how things have changed. And we can see something interesting here. For the most part, our app performance was very much the same. A little bit of increase here for Excel in this instance. And if I come down here and look at my login times though, login times spiked right up. So now as administrator, I can see that, okay, login time's been impacted a little bit, but my application performance is about the same. So where other monitoring tools would say, wow, there's a huge issue with CPU usage you need to go take care of, virtual user monitoring is telling us the user experience is still solid here. That's something you need to look at and be concerned about, but it's not an urgent issue right now. You can look at it later in the day when people have logged off. So that's virtual user monitoring. It's not another monitoring tool, it's a companion to the other monitoring you're doing to let you know what the user experience is like for your users in that production VDI environment, and let you know before the users do if there are some problems or potential problems coming.
Okay, that's great, Adam. Many thanks for the interview.
Great, hey, thanks for coming by, guys. Have a good show.
You're welcome.